My name is Tiani Walters, and in this process video I'm going to discuss my involvement in the creation of the art installation Insane in the Brain and the curriculum focus of drama and humanities and the social sciences. The underpinning idea that inspired our installation was thinking processes and how our brain is the source of our creativity, emotions, innovation, behaviour and imagination. Under the interdisciplinary domain thinking processes, Oswell's 2013 states that students need to be supported to become effective and skillful thinkers, students need to explore perceptions and possibilities, students need to have the capacity to plan, monitor and evaluate one's own thinking and refine, transform ideas and beliefs. There is a lot of value in teaching students about thinking skills, as it will contribute to their lifelong learning process. Critical and creative thinking skills are imperative throughout all aspects of life. Bauerfield, 2006, also argues that teachers who implement this approach create a more positive learning environment in their classroom. The three dimensions of these interdisciplinary domains are 1. Reasoning, processing, inquiring, the 2nd. Creativity, and the 3rd. Reflection, evaluation and metacognition. The first relates to students' active investigation of the world around them. Students start to critically analyse and develop informed judgments and opinions. The 2nd, creativity dimension, requires students to use their imagination to become active problem solvers and innovators. The 3rd and final dimension, the most powerful, as students reflect on their own thinking. They learn to question their perspectives and the validity of their ideas and those of others. These dimensions act as a powerful glue that binds the learning together of the drama and humanities when they're integrated with each other. According to the Australian curriculum, the humanities and social sciences represent the study of human behaviour, the interaction in social, cultural and environmental, economic and political contexts. In their study of humanities and social sciences, students are encouraged to think about historical and current societies in a personal and in global context, and how they have or are impacting our future. Through studying humanities and social sciences, students will develop the ability to question, think, solve problems, communicate effectively, make decisions, and adapt to change. Under the Australian curriculum, students create meaning as drama makers, performers, and audiences as they enjoy and analyse their own and others' stories and points of view. Like all art forms, drama has a capacity to engage, inspire, enrich all students, excite the imagination, and encourage students to reach their creative and expressive potential. Through dramatic art, students develop a sense of inquiry and empathy by exploring a diversity of drama in other societies, times, traditions, places, and cultures. In our installation, the brain is supposed to be a metaphor for all the complexities, facets, levels, parts, and functions that the thinking processes contain. Creativity in the classroom is essential because it aids and develops the child's cognitive processes in other aspects of learning. When children are immersed in the arts and humanities, they are enabled to make meaning and connect to the world around them. This is a vital tool in developing creativity. There is a value in allowing students to investigate historical and global issues and different cultural groups through the performing arts. Through this opportunity, students become personally connected to some of the things that they may be otherwise separated to. It brings some of the big humanity issues down to a personal level for younger students. Through things like debates or dramatic role plays within the classroom, students become actively engaged with the concepts, and therefore students develop a personal opinion which foster critical and creative thinking. For example, students can go away from this viewing of this installation and have discussion on what the brain metaphorically could represent. Then they are inspired to look up at how the Asian countries explore and evoke different emotions in their theatrical plays. In doing so, they develop higher order thinking skills in comparing and contrasting to what we do in Australian drama. Exploring our country's relationship with Asia is a cross-curricular priority in the Australian curriculum and therefore should be really valuable for students of today. One of the main aims of drama education is cultivating an environment in which a variety of views can be presented so that critical analysis may flourish. Drama has the power to enrich the visions of students and increase their openness to new perspectives. Drama gives students the opportunity to exercise their imagination to speak, think, and feel like another person. Dramatic play also gives students an opportunity to express their own emotions, moods, and opinions. De Blacker et al. Says, stimulating creativity within artistic education allows pupils to give expression to impressions of experiences in a personal way. Abs did a study on incorporating drama into his humanities lesson and found it is not simply the power of drama to drive students to a particular conclusion about an event or dilemma, but it is a very process of enacting such events that is crucial to enabling students to understand that the ever-changing views that underpin them. Howard Gardner also believed that the brain had many different facets. Gardner proposed that the traditional notion of intelligence is limited, but this should be measured in 8 different intelligences to show the capacity and the potential of the human mind. This puts equal value upon students who are showing gifting in other areas rather than the traditional academic intelligences. When engaging with our installation, many of these intelligences come into play. In terms of drama and humanities, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and kinesthetic intelligence are engaged the most. It is important when integrating dramatic arts alongside humanities that learning is child-focused and centered. Humanists like Dewey support this claim. He believes that when children are provided with a warm and caring environment built on their own interests and experiences, deeper learning and thinking happens. One of Dewey's foundational beliefs is that we are shaped by experience, so that experience is also the best tool for helping children gain new understanding. Dewey advocates that the art is actually a unique form of experience that carries significant potential to be part of shaping individuals and societies. The 4 main areas Dewey presents about art is that art should not be removed from everyday life. Art is powerful in its imperfect form, and experience of it has the potential to be transformative. Art comes from culture, and culture inspires art. Art is political. All of these ideas can be reflected in our installation. Although we use our brains every day, our art piece can be seen as a political metaphor for what capacity and the potential for our brain can hold.